Hey Dragon fans, what is up? So yes, How to Train Your Dragon 2 has been winning lots of awards recently, and you know, obviously it's been doing the rounds, so naturally Dean Deblois has been interviewed, you know, not just by, you know, websites and news articles and all that, but also us fans on Twitter as well. We've been wondering, like, oh, you know, like, what's going to be happening in the third film, you know? Can you tell us anything that's going to be happening since we have to wait so long for it? And one of the things he said during one interview with The Hollywood Reporter really did actually, you know, make me go, oh, okay, this excites me. And this is what it is. He says, this is concerning How to Train Your Dragon 3. This is the last one that I'll be directing, he confirmed. This trilogy tracks the completion of Hiccup's coming of age and ends this specific story. If the How to Train Your Dragon world leads to more sequels, I think it will be in a creatively different direction. It's a possibility, but not something that I'm currently developing. So basically what he's saying here is, yes, the How to Train Your Dragon 3 is the last How to Train Your Dragon film he is doing. If DreamWorks Animation decides that they want to make more How to Train Your Dragon films, then he says that, no, I'm not getting involved with that. I've told my story. I've told Hiccup's story. You know, you've seen him from, you know, a young boy to now, you know, this grown old man. You know, his story is done, over, finished with, finito. So, you know, there's nothing more to tell. However, you know, so he says, but if DreamWorks Animation does manage to come up with, I don't know, any sequels, spin-offs, prequels, then he won't be involved with it, because, you know, he's done, and I respect that, because, you know, he's told his story, you know, and he's right, I understand what he's saying, he's told his story, he's currently he's halfway through writing the third film right now, you know, he knows what he's talking about, the man knows what he's doing, so, you know, and I like that, I respect that, how he says, you know, oh, you know, okay, alright, you know, if they want to do more, then yeah, sure, but it's just, I won't be involved with it, so, you know, and also he says creatively it'll be different, so, you know, maybe, you know, the tone of the next spin-offs or prequels or whatever DreamWorks decide to do, you know, hopefully if they're not bankrupt by 2018, then, you know, maybe we could see different tones in these spin-offs. You know, I've often said that, you know, a Valka spin-off would be good, you know, showing a film what she got up to in the 20 years that she was missing. I think that could be a potential spin-off. You know, but apart from that, I can't really think of any other spin-offs which you could really do with How to Train Your Dragon, to be honest. Apart from the Valka spin-off I already mentioned, there's not really much you can really spin off in How to Train Your Dragon. He's already said he doesn't want to do How to Train Your Dragon 4. Apparently Jeffrey Katzenberg was urging Dean Deblois, saying, oh, what if we split the third one in 2 parts, you know? Kind of what lots of, you know, movies based on books are doing, you know, like Hunger Games, Harry Potter, you know, all these big franchises, you know, suddenly splitting their last movies into 2 just to make more cash, you know, but no, Dean Deblois said, nope, this is going to be a trilogy, we're going old school, it's going to be a trilogy, so, you know, kind of like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, all that, it's just going to be a trilogy, and yeah, so, you know, he clearly has a vision, and, you know, I respect the guy for that, and yeah, so, basically what he's saying is, yeah, it's a possibility there could be more How to Train Your Dragon films. If the third film is as successful as the second film, then I'm sure DreamWorks will try and find a way to spin off, you know, the How to Train Your Dragon franchise without having the need for another TV show, you know, kind of like what they did with Shrek, you know, they made a solo film about the side character Puss in Boots, you know, so maybe they'll do something like that. But anyway, for now, I'm just, you know, that excites me, that really just sort of brought my attention to this, saying, oh, okay, well, just because he's not involved doesn't mean, you know, just because Dean Deblois not involved in the franchise anymore doesn't mean that DreamWorks aren't going to make more of these Dragon films. But to be honest, I'd be happy with just the 3 How to Train Dragon films. You know, I'd just be happy with that. So, but yeah, anyway, they could make spin-offs if they wanted, but I just don't want them to sort of mess it up, you know, sort of mess up continuity-wise or anything like that, you know. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited for How to Train Dragon 3. If you're not, you know, then well, I don't blame you at the moment, for now anyway, because the hype train, you know, it doesn't come out till 2018, but yeah, but by the time 2017, we'll get a teaser trailer, so, you know,